What is up, guys? My name is Flarez, and welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind. In the last episode, we made it here to the Sephiroth dungeon thing in not Shuri Hill. This is the Zao Ruins. See, it says down there in the corner, Zao Ruins. Yeah! Looks like we've got more of these seal doodads, like we did in Shuri Hill. See, I got ahead of myself in my sentence. That's what happened. This is what happens. It sucks. I hate it. Getting ahead of myself. It's not working out for me. Oh wait, the seals aren't there. Oh.
Oh good. This one responded to me too.
But why did it?
Did the Commandant seal this one too?
So it appears, but the Sephiroth are out of control?
I need to get rid of the red part, right? What next?
So, okay, just trying to look at this here. So the one on the right that's glowy is Shuri Hill. The one on the left that he just erased the red part that's glowy, that's this one. I imagine that probably one of the two that's that appears to be missing, based on the fact that there's like an empty spot. Probably Exariuth, right? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, right. Inscribe an upward-facing arrow immediately above the light.
Uh-huh.
Shall I take over?
No. We're erasing the code through brute force, so we can't write using the normal controls. We have to forcibly carve it in using Luke's hyperresonance. Next, we'll enter the commands, but you don't know Ancient Hispanian, do you?
Of course not!
All right, do it using the phonic language we use now. The grammar is almost the same. It should work.
Hopefully.
What do I write?
Tree ascent, triple speed, hold.
Got it.
Looks like it worked.
Really? I don't think anything happened. It looked like Luke just wrote stuff. Like, maybe that worked. I don't think the tree actually did anything.
But they're still in Gave.
Next, trace a line from the fourth Sephiroth to the third. Then write the same commands on the third Sephiroth.
The third Sephiroth is Shuri Hill, right? I'll give it a try.
Whoa.
It looks like it's begun to descend.
Luke looks a little worn out.
Let's wait beside the passage ring until it finishes, just in case. It finished the descent, and the passage ring seems normal.
Phew. It's almost boring that it all went so smoothly.
I wouldn't get too cocky about it if I were you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Wow, you didn't even act insulted.
I'm scared I might get overconfident and let something happen that I can't undo.
Like Exariuth?
Tyr, you don't have to look at me like that. I'm not going to have any more outbursts.
No, that's not what it is.
She's probably just tired. We spent more than a day on this.
We did? I mean, we did! There were 2 episodes to take care of this. Tyr, you okay?
Oh, hey, are you okay?
See, you freaked Guy out. You almost touched him. No. Guy is genuinely concerned.
I'm sorry. I'm fine. I can't even take care of my own health. What a poor soldier.
I wouldn't call collapsing perfectly fine.
Worry about yourself more than your reputation as a soldier. Are you sure you're all right?
Thanks, I'm fine.
Then let's go outside. We should check to see if we've arrived in the Cliff-Oth. When you think you're witnessing a problem, it's best to look for the cause.
What? Oh. Yeah.
Huh. Oh, look, a chest. I didn't even, like, see the chest. But hey, a wing bottle. I don't have to run all the way back. I just have to run back to the save point. I like how that's the second wing bottle I've gotten. And it's still a really long way to run out of here. Like, holy crap. Come on. I was expecting something more, well, not more exciting, but yeah, Luke's right. The fact that that went so smoothly is incredibly boring. Oh, this has particles coming out of it. I don't actually have to run all the way back. But should I run all the way back? Wait, can I? Oh, I got, right. I have to, yeah, I have to do that. Return to entrance with wing bottle. Yeah, sure. The game gave it to me. I might as well use it. It'll help speed things along. Holy crap.
We're definitely in the Cliff-Oth.
But how do we get back to the Outer Lands?
Is Noelle just going to magically show up because it's convenient to the plot?
That's right. The Albior isn't back yet.
I was kind of hoping it would show up as I said that.
Our rendezvous point is Cacedonia. I think Noelle is good enough to land even with the ground descending.
So we're gonna run back to Cacedonia?
Let's head to Cacedonia.
Alrighty. Oh, right. This area is still Zhao ruins. I thought I was back on the world map for some reason. Back on the field. I don't know why I thought that, but I did, so. Neither here nor there, right? Right. Now we are. Ooh, a search point. Yo, okay, so I want to get a look at this map now. Like, holy crap. Look at that, most of Rugnica has fallen. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh, no. Please don't tell me they're stronger. Oh, good, they're not.
Just stay dead.
Alrighty. Guy tried to use his Mystic Guard, but I think he killed an enemy in the middle of his Mystic Guard, so it didn't actually do much. I think that's what happened. I'm not actually 100% sure. You're kidding me.
That was too easy. Nobody can beat us.
Good work. Just don't get too excited.
I know.
Ah! They're progressing! I love when I get that victory quote and like it progresses along. That's either the third or the fourth one between Luke and Tyr. Where and it's like ever so slowly throughout the game, she's been, you know, cheering him on and stuff, you know? Great. Okay, so I suppose I'm gonna run over to the Oasis, see if anything's changed over there. How's everybody holding up? I know the land just kind of fell. Hi. Sacred water will soothe you. No thanks. I don't actually need it. Have you been north yet? Cacedonia used to be there, but now nothing's left. What? Did Cacedonia and Oasis fall because of that huge phone stone? I don't think that it's the cause, but I can't help but wonder. You mean this one over here? In your Oasis? Oh, wait, Oasis? Hello. Can't believe we've fallen into the Cliff-Oth. Do you still feel like buying weapons? Do you sell... No, you don't sell maces. Never mind. Because I still need to do that, and I don't know if I've hit the cutoff point for the the side quest in Yulia City. Found the words in my head somewhere. Do you sell magic lenses? They're a little pricey, but I'll buy them up. You sell specifics and treats. I said those backwards, but the sentiment is still there. Wow. Sounds like people are saying that Cacedonia didn't make it? That's kind of worrisome. What's the word going on in here? How's everybody holding up? Kitty cat? Kitty cat's okay. Never thought the Oasis would follow along with Cacedonia. I wish I could have the score read to find out how we can be saved. That's all he's got to say. The whole of Cacedonia fell. What's going to happen next? I like fresh food from Cacedonia. Buy up some onion for my ramen. I should actually set up my cooking shortcuts for after battles and stuff. Because right now it's still set to just spaghetti. And I should have went out the other exit so that I could head just straight north without having to run around the town. Oops, should have thought of that. Oh well, I didn't. But see, now I'm pointed that way. Oh, I see what they're talking about. Looking at the map here, if I pull it up a little larger, Cacedonia is literally right on the edge of the map. And I know I'm going the wrong way. In fact, I think it's going to block me off here. Yeah, I was trying to get up to this search point over here. I guess I have to go around the other way. Not that I suddenly have an actual interest in search points or anything, but it's there and it's teasing me. All right. Make my way around here. Try not to run into anything. He's behind me.
Guess you're done.
That was acceptable.
All right, let's go make sure everyone's okay over in Cacedonia. Let's go. Center of trade, Cacedonia.
You're all okay.
Oh, thank God she made it.
It's good to see you're safe too. When did you arrive in Cacedonia?
Just before this area started to descend.
How about the people from Engave?
I finished transporting them all here.
Thank goodness. Good work, Noelle.
I'm sorry to ask this right after you've arrived, but can you take us back up?
Of course. I'll be standing by on the Albior. Come aboard when you're ready.
Are we going back to the Outer Lands?
Something's bothering me. I'd like to fly through the cliff off a little.
What's wrong?
I'd rather not say until I'm certain.
He wants to go check out Rugnica, doesn't he?
Whenever you say things like that, something bad happens.
Okay, let's get airborne.
Cacedonia fell into the cliff off. I can't believe this. Thinking about Ash. Is something wrong, Luke? You look so serious. Tummy ache? The runs? Shut up! I was just thinking about Ash. Oh? When we met in Yulia City, he just snapped and came at me. But at the Oasis, he just said his thing and left. I was too busy dealing with Cacedonia at the time, but now that I think about it, it seems like he had problems of his own, having his mind disturbed or some such. I wonder if he's talking about those hallucinations I used to have. I can understand the two of you being able to hear each other after he opened the connection to you at Coral Castle. But anything before that would have been due to something else. Come to think of it, I haven't had any of those hallucinations lately. I thought it was just because I'd gotten used to being connected to Ash, but if Ash would elaborate a bit more, I might have some ideas. But he's not very straightforward either. Either? You mean like you? So that's how it is. Huh? He's talking about you, Luke. God. Hey, I'm looking for some... Son of a biscuit. Hi there. That sure startled me, what with all the shaking. Everybody ran into the inn. The score never said anything about something like this would happen. Everybody's in the inn. Can I still buy stuff? Because I remembered I needed to buy maces. You sell armor. You also sell armor. And all the excitement, I broke my jar. Weapons. Do you sell maces? Maces! I need 5 of these. Like, desperately, I just need 5 of them. Okay. So, what's the damage report? The border's still closed off. In situations like this, we have to help each other out. We ought to have the score read to find out what we can do about our lives. Everybody's dependent of the score. The border's still closed off? Really? Come on, guys. It looks like Astor's mansion took the most damage. Given the size of the mansion, it will probably take quite a while before everything is repaired. Can I head up here? Is Astor okay? Astor. Doesn't actually look like it took much damage. There's some pots knocked over. His statue is broken. It doesn't look like anything is damaged. Even the mansion is filled with miasma. Will we be able to survive this? Oh, that's a good question. I didn't even think about that. He's not in here. Wait, where'd Astor go? You see, because he was traumatized by the fact that his statue in his main room was just kind of busted at the shins. He busted himself at the shins. I can't go through these doors. Okay. So do they still expect me to sneak my way through the bar? Because that's what it seems like at this point. There was less damage on the Malkuth side. There we go. First the war, then the incident with Princess Natalia, and now Cacedonia falling. What can we trust in if not the score? On our side, though, there were at least no buildings that collapsed. Well, that's good. Nobody's in here. They're literally just gonna let me walk to the other side. Okay. Okay. The bar is open. Perhaps you can cross the border that way? He even recommends it. Is there any reason to keep the border closed? No, there's not. To be honest, we don't know if this is the proper thing to be doing. We've left the border closed, but it would be nice if we could have the score read. The score said that I should just fulfill my duty, so I will not leave my post. Okay. I actually want to stop off at Din's shop. I don't know if Din happens to still be in his shop, but if he is, I want to stop there. The sky's purple, the seats turn to mud. I can't believe this is happening. Apparently the consulate is full of refugees from Engave. It's currently closed. We're afraid there is no estimate for when ferry service will resume. Hey Din, I picked some stuff up out in the place with the thing. Was wondering if you wanted to check it out. Yes, I want to trade those things. I got 20 gold. No, nothing, I can't make anything with that? Okay, that's fine. All right, I guess I'll head out this way. All right, well. That's that, huh? Wow, there is not much land left on this side. That's a little crazy, dude. Whoops, that's the circle button, Flares. You're pressing the wrong buttons. That's forward, that's backwards. I'm trying to remember how to, like... That's how I do it. I know how to play the video game. That didn't take long to trigger anything.
Whoa, what's wrong with that Sephiroth tree?
It's shining one moment and fading the next. It's like a phone-on lantern that's about to go out.
So the Sephiroth have gone out of control, just like the warning on the passage ring said.
Out of control?
Yes, it's likely that something caused the Sephiroth to go out of control and the trees to stop working properly. The frequent earthquakes recently weren't only the fault of the land collapsing.
Wait, if the trees stop working, that would mean the outer lands will...
The warning said the rings had reached maximum tolerance, likely due to the Sephiroth going out of control. There's not much time before the rings break, the trees vanish, and the outer lands fall.
Are you serious? Do the guys in Yulia City know about this?
Grandfather said no more of the outer lands would collapse. He doesn't know.
So we're gonna go back to Yulia City now.
Hey, the Sephiroth is what's keeping Cacedonia floating on the liquefied surface, right? So, if the passage rings break...
It'll be swallowed by the sea of mud, unless the liquid surface were to solidify.
The whole reason people made the Outer Lands was to escape the miasma and liquefaction, right? Even they couldn't do anything about the liquid surface.
Is there anything in Yulia's score about the Sephiroth going out of control? There must be a reason. Doesn't the score say anything about dealing with it?
Even if it does, it may be privileged information that even Grandfather can't view.
But Ion could.
Aha!
I think Ion can access the highest level secrets in Yulia City.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's the phone master.
Then let's go to Doth. There may be a way to fix things.
But what about going to Batical to stop the war?
I mean, Rugnica is down here, so if they're still fighting, they might as well just die, right? Right? Okay, that was kind of harsh, but...
The battlefield fell into the Cliff-Oth. I doubt they will be thinking about war.
Yes. Let's hope you're right.
Alrighty. Where am I? Where did it drop me to the north? So, we want to go to Doth? Alright, well, I guess we can do that. Damn. So everything in Rugnica is down here now? That looks like it includes... Oh my goodness, what? Vibrations. Cannot proceed due to the sandstorm. Let's retreat for now. What? Can I go around it? That's right, I'm gonna cheat and go around it. Sorry, there was a spot here and I just wanted to grab it. So, does that mean everything on this continent has now fallen? There's all these search spots I can actually get to easily now, and it's kind of awesome. So if I follow it this way, I should then see, yeah, there's Kite Sewer. And follow it all the way along, and Kite Sewer Naval Port will be down this way. with Coral Castle going the other way. Wow. That entire continent where we started our journey is now down here. That's crazy. Can I not land because of the trees? Is that the idea? Can Noel not land in trees? I mean, I'm not surprised. Most pilots can't. So then there's gonna also be Coral Castle over here. Can I still access Coral Castle though? Yeah, I can. I don't know why I would want to. I don't imagine there being anything else here. I mean, this is way past the cutoff point for Sword Dancer, but I mean, yeah, they programmed it to have the miasma just kind of everywhere. Enemies are still here, and I mean, had we not fought Sword Dancer 1, we were already past the cutoff. The cutoff for that was like Xeriuth. And had we not fought Sword Dancer 1, we would not be able to fight Sword Dancer 2 or 3. Luckily, we fought Sword Dancer 1, so we could fight Sword Dancer 2, so... Oh, did I say a third one? I happen to know about that, don't worry. It's one of those things I already knew about when I started the game. Yeah, so... St. Bean is at least not alone down here anymore. Then there's that other piece of land, island. I don't know. We're gonna go probably the long way, all things considered. Of course, I want to stop off in Yulia City, so because I bought those maces, and I'm hoping I didn't miss the cutoff point for that side quest. And if I did, then, well, crap. Now, the game wants me to go to Doth first, but I'm gonna stop here and do this thing really quick, and then go to Doth. Even though I'm sure the game's gonna force me to come back here, I don't want some stupid stuff to happen in Doth that ends up cutting off this side quest. Unless this is already cut off, in which case, bought them maces for nothing. We also pick up that art book for Luke, which might actually help us out a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Hello, you are still here. Just 5 maces? Sure, handed over 5 maces. More importantly than that, be careful not to forget next time. Don't worry, I know, thanks again. Something will come of that one day. I see these guys are still down here. Wait, do I... Wait a minute, what? I have enough money, do I have to go talk to Luke's mother? Is that a thing that I have to do in order to get this book? Or was there a cutoff for that and I missed it or something? I doubt that happened. That would be dumb. If the guy is still standing there and he just won't sell it to me. I changed my mind, it's not for sale. It was 40,000 gold, and guess what? I got 43,000. Prick. It's about there. Yeah, here we go, here it is. All right, to the Outer Lands. From here, it's actually really easy to get to Doth. It should be this way, right? Yes, I am facing the right direction. Let's go and meet up with Ion. Hello there, Doth. Oh, I suppose I have to land. Guess I can't land in Doth. That would just be too easy. Sweaty? This is like heaven after that desert. It actually gets pretty humid here from the volcano, but right now it's just perfect. Is it just me, or do we smell... Everyone's so sweaty, I can't smell anything. A sweaty princess, oh my. But then again, I may not actually be a princess. Natalia, don't worry about it. I don't think we're really that sweaty. Here, if you're trying to comfort her, use the princess angle. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we only really smell that. We don't really smell that bad, but it does bother. Wait, Jade smells nice. What is that, cologne? Scent is the essence of a gentleman, after all. Even the soldiers are taking care of their appearance, and look at me. I'm a failure at high society. Natalia, you're starting to worry about the wrong things. Natalia can be surprisingly out of it sometimes. That was a good skit. I love skits like that. Hi there. I've heard that the ferries have stopped running. Did you make it here safely? Yeah, I flew. But thanks to the score, we don't need to worry. You should. Just because you should. We are of the health of full. Great. Okay. The inn seems to be doing a brisk business lately. It's a little surprised given the pilgrims trapped here with no way to return. Yeah, okay, I guess that's going on, huh? I bet he doesn't even have any available rooms. Maybe he does because we're the protagonist, but you know, whatever. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of stuff going on up here.
How long are we gonna have to wait for a ship?
When we went to the port, they chased us off and told us to come ask here.
80% of the Rudnikan continent is gone. It's too dangerous. We can't allow the ships to sail.
Stop lying! Who'd believe a story like that?
It's not a lie. The destruction of Rudnika has even put a halt to the war between Malkuth and Kimluska. We can't send out any ships until we know more.
Rudnika's the largest continent in the world. How can it possibly be gone? I can't believe it.
What's happening to the world?
Sounds like even King Ingobert wasn't foolish enough to keep fighting.
Yes. Thank goodness for that, at least.
There'll be a huge panic when more people find out, though.
We might avoid that if we can clearly convey to them how we will deal with the situation.
Yes. Let's meet with Ion about that.
No, Trithium's just gonna ignore the fact that we were there. Okay. In fact, Trithium should have some insight for us if I did my research correctly.
Where's Ion?
Perhaps in his own room.
But only executives of the Order can enter the Phone Master's room. In place of a lock, there's a phonic glyph that blocks intruders.
Sounds like a job for Phone Master Guardian Anis Tatlin.
Did they give Anis the key? Because giving Anis the key to Ion's room seems like a terrible idea.
You mean former Phone Master Guardian?
Here's the sass.
Boo! Fine. Former. But I still know the incantation to activate the phonic glyph.
The phonic glyph's that thing in the next room, right?
Yeah, let's go.
But before we do that, a ruler's duties. So most of the Rudnika plains have fallen into the cliff-off. But at least the fighting has stopped. How ironic that the only way to stop the war was with an even greater disaster. Yes, both threatened the lives of the people. If only those in power would realize the truth. The war could have been easily averted. But they're all just thinking about themselves, those idiots. In any case, both countries will need to take care of the refugees from both the war and the collapse of the Outer Lands. It will be a true test of the leader's ability to govern. I suppose I should consider what I can do as well. As one who has been involved in public affairs. Natalia. So, I know we're supposed to go to Ion's room or whatever, but, if I can enter the chapel really quick. Never mind. Wasting time. Bum, bum, bum. I thought that we would not hear the elegance of Doth. Is this the phonic glyph? Because that's what this looks like.
Here it is. Let's see. The spirit of Yulia is with the phone master.
Whoa, she disappeared.
It's the same principle as the Yulia Road. There's no need to worry.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, neat. What's behind door number 1? A hallway. Some stairs. A barred off door. Okay, so door number 1 was a complete waste of time. What's behind door number 2? Some stairs, a hallway, Ion's chamber. Wait a minute, what was in the middle one then? I thought it was gonna be the middle one.
Where did Ion go?
Quiet, someone's coming.
This is bad. Only authorized personnel are allowed here.
We better hide.
Where? Oh?
I thought I heard someone. Perhaps it was just my mind playing tricks on me.
Grand Maestro Mose, allow me to confirm your promise. If I help you restart the war, you'll give me Professor Nebulim's replica data.
Ah, so Dist is still pursuing it, huh? I mean, he kind of clued us in on that, last time we saw him at St. Bina. But, so Mose has the data. That's sketchy.
Leave it to me. I'll take it from Van.
Then allow Dist the Rose to offer you a plan for resuming the war. First, I believe we should have Phone Master Ion issue an official proclamation ending the truce.
I'll make the arrangements as soon as the phone master returns from the library.
Really? He's in the library? We could have walked in there.
It sounds like Mose and Van have different objectives.
Yeah, it feels like Dist is playing them both for his own ends.
Mose just wants to cause the war, as written in the score. What's Van's objective?
He's trying to drop the Outer Lands and exterminate humanity.
He doesn't strike me as someone interested in pointless slaughter. Mose feels like less of a threat, since his objective is at least clear.
Then let's take care of the enemy we know first. Let's talk to King Ingobert and get him to stop listening to Mose.
But I wonder if Father will believe me.
Natalia, of course he will.
You're his own daughter, for God's sakes. Like, even if you're not truly a princess, you're still his daughter. He's gotta listen to you. Maybe. I don't know, the whole royalty thing is kind of skewed.
I may not be his real daughter.
No, listen.
with that when we find out. Right now, let's go to the library.
Thank you, Annis.
Oh, what are you all doing here?
We need your help.
Ion, the Outerlands are in danger.
Severe danger.
Please tell us whether the Sephiroth going out of control is written in the score.
That's the first I've heard of it. I had never actually confirmed the existence of the closed score myself.
Wait, Ion doesn't know the closed score?
What? Really?
If I'd known the closed score, I believe I would have recognized who Luke was the first time we met. I might even have been able to prevent what happened to Sephiroth. I returned to Doth to come to a full understanding of the closed score.
But does the closed score mention the Sephiroth going out of control?
Not that I'm aware of. Let's go to the back of the chapel and make sure.
The back of the chapel? Why?
There's a phone stone enshrined there. We can check the score.
Ion, you know that's not good for your health.
Please don't stop me, Annis. It must be done. This phone stone was formed by combining the 1st through 6th phone stones. Phone masters can then read the entire score from the phone stone fragments. But the volume is immense. I'll just go over the score regarding the collapses these past few years. ND 2000. In Kimlaska shall be born the scion of Lorelei's power. He will be of royal blood, with hair of red.
We know who that is.
He shall be called the Light of the Sacred Flame, and he will lead Kimlaska Landvaldir to new prosperity.
Let us not forget that Ion told us back in Cheagle Woods that Luke is ancient Hispanian for the Light of the Sacred Flame.
ND 2002. The one who would seize glory shall destroy the island of his birth, a land named Hod.
Now that you mention it, the one who would seize glory shall destroy the island of his birth, a land named Hod. Is that talking about Van?
War shall persist between Kimlaska and Malkuth for a full cycle of the seasons.
Okay, getting the score that was told at the beginning of the game. Like, I want to point out, this is the first cutscene of the game that this is first thrust upon us. Did Van destroy Hod?
ND 2018. The young scion of Lorelei's power shall bring his people to the minor city.
Exariu.
There, the youth will turn power to calamity and be as a weapon of Kimlaska, destroying himself and the city.
Destroying himself and the city. So that's the point that we defected from the score. That that the entire world completely deviated off the score. Because Luke didn't destroy himself. Well, he almost did. But because Tyr was there, and because Ash interfered. Oh, it's starting to piece together now. Because Van had it all perfectly planned out so that he'd be able to save Tyr, and then Tyr wouldn't be there to use her phonic hymns to save Luke and the rest of the party. Everybody would have died. Thus, the youth will turn power to calamity and be as a weapon of Kimlaska, destroying himself and the city. Luke did not destroy himself, but he did turn power to calamity and destroy the city. That's interesting. Ash knew.
Thereafter, the land of Rubnica will be enveloped in war, and Malkuth shall lose territory.
So the war that was happening a few episodes back was supposed to happen for these same reasons that it did happen. Probably because Kimlaska was like, Kimlaska was probably like, hey, Princess Natalia is dead and it's all your fault. And then they'd be like, you guys, and then Malkuth would be like, you guys blew up our mining town. And then they'd fight over Rugnica.
Kimlaska Landvaldir shall thrive, and this shall lead to unprecedented prosperity.
But will it?
Ion! That's all the 6th phone stone says about the collapse.
So, all it talks about is Sephiroth and the war.
So the collapse of the Rugnica continent isn't in the score.
The Sephiroth going out of control might be written on the 7th phone stone.
Who's this scion of Lorelei's power?
Really, Tyr?
Luke, of course. Who else?
Actually, is it Luke or is it Ash? As ND 2000. If the current year is ND 2018, Luke would have been born 7 years ago in ND 2011. So the scion of Lorelei's power would then be Ash?
But Luke was only born 7 years ago.
This is ND 2018. It said 2000, so that has to be Ash.
Ash was supposed to perish along with Sephiroth, but he's still alive.
In fact, Van saved Ash. Ash also wasn't the one to turn power into calamity. That was Luke.
But Luke went to Sephiroth before that could happen. This score is messed up.
Ash did show up later, but he was no longer called Luke, the light of the sacred flame.
Luke's existence, the existence of a replica, is missing from Yulia's score.
So, oh. So in fact, the world has deviated from the score ever since Luke came into existence.
Are you saying that me being born threw the score off track?
Luke?
Uh-oh.
This is bad.
Everyone, please run! You too, Annis!
Let's get back to the Alveor.
Who's the bad guy? I don't know who's the bad guy anymore. Yeah, we can't tell what Ash is up to, or whether the 6 God Generals are really taking orders from Master Van or not, or what Dist's true intentions are. I have no idea. About the only thing that is clear is Moses' plan. But we can't let him go and start a war just because the score says so. We better do something before Mose starts feeding lies to Uncle. I suppose we have no choice but to meet with him. Yeah, that's probably the only way. I'm afraid of Father rejecting me. I'm sorry, excuse me. Natalia. Poor Natalia. Well, I suppose we're off for Batical now. But we will make our way to Batical in the next episode, because holy crap, that was a load of story just dropped on us. Like a bombshell, man. So we'll go ahead, stand in our little memory circle hanging out here in Doth. And we'll go ahead and end off today's episode. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like down below, dislike it if you thought it sucked. Leave a comment down below if you just want to say hi or, you know, give me hints for stuff that's gonna happen in the future. You know, you can do that too. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode. And until the next one, my name is FlamingFlarez. I'll catch you guys right back here for the next episode of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind.